It's crazy to see rain when you have the middle of winter on your mind, but that's what we had today, and a lot of fog this morning, really starting to melt some of that snow.
Oh yeah, the snowpack is definitely dwindling, and it's mild outside, at least warmer than where it should be this time of year, and that's resulting in some fog and poor visibility. Your 13 weather ball is still blinking bright. We have some more rain showers in sight. Any ice we saw earlier, though, is coming to an end off to the north, thankfully. This view brought to you by LaFontaine Ford of Grand Rapids. Weather headlines today show the rain and the fog will continue through a good chunk of your Tuesday. However, heading into Wednesday, that's when conditions will improve and maybe even squeezing out a little bit of sunshine late in the day before warmer conditions move in by late this week. Walk right now, you can hardly see outside because of the dense fog currently over the greater Grand Rapids area and much of West Michigan dealing with fog as well. Visibility down below a mile, but the wind chill, it's still cold out there once you factor in the light wind, generally feeling like the upper 20s. And Walker right now, visibility is poor all across West Michigan, especially south of I-96. That's where we're not seeing so much in the way of rain, but more so fog. Visibility around half a mile in Battle Creek, a quarter mile in Kalamazoo. Where it is raining though, it's still poor, generally between 1 to 2 miles of visibility. Visibility will likely begin to improve later on today. This is the evening commute, some improvement at least. But overnight tonight, heading into Wednesday morning, especially areas along into the east of US 131, especially toward Kalamazoo and Battle Creek, we could still wake up to at least some fog down there. Temperature-wise, generally in the 30s, so we are now just above freezing. Even those that did see a little bit of ice today, we're climbing at least in the mid to low 30s, so at least some of the ice is beginning to melt off to the north. Otherwise, down to the south, even approaching 40 degrees near the state line. Here in Grand Rapids, at least, staying in the mid-30s through a good chunk of our Tuesday. Notice, though, some spotty showers will continue, especially by the time we get to the evening hours, and overnight tonight, some more rain is expected. This is our current setup. We have a warm front draped right across West Michigan, allowing for that fog and rain to really take hold of the state of Michigan. We did see a little bit of ice earlier today, but now most of West Michigan, including those north of Grand Rapids, are beginning to change over to completely rain as that warmer air begins to move on in. We will still hold on to a chance of rain by the time we get to the evening hours, and especially overnight tonight, another round of light to even moderate rain will swing on in. Heading into the morning commute tomorrow, some dry conditions will move into West Michigan, and we'll be dry through a good chunk of our Wednesday. Possibly later in the day, we could squeeze out some sunshine to the southwest of Grand Rapids. The main weather story, though, as we head into the rest of the week, will be the warm-up. We'll be climbing into the mid-40s, possibly the upper 40s by Friday, but notice winter will return next week as highs crash into the 30s and even the 20s yet again. For today, though, the wintry mix is pretty much done. We're not expecting much in the way of icing anymore. Most of us will just stay cloudy, foggy, and even rainy throughout the day, with temperatures for the most part warming into the mid to upper 30s. Your 13-hour side, 7-day forecast shows foggy, rainy today with temperatures climbing into the upper 30s. Wednesday will be dry, maybe a little bit of sunshine later in the day. Temperatures will still be mild for this time of year. And it gets even warmer Thursday and Friday. Highs climb into the mid 40s with widespread rain, especially late in the day on Thursday into Thursday night.
Yeah, well, that snow is pretty much going to be gone by the end of the week.
Oh yeah, that is a certainty. No more snow.
All right, thanks so much, Colton.